Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a peek inside the hoop house that I'm going to try to grow or continue to grow some existing vegetables into the winter. We're in early December, we're in zone 7, we're in southern New England. Let's take a look and see how things are going inside. So we're going to, out here outside the greenhouse, we have some radishes still growing. A little damage from the frost. One of these is radishes. And then we actually had some beets in here too. Still some snap peas going in. It looks like they've suffered some cold damage. As we head inside, as you can see, I've already rolled back some of the plastic on some of the plants just to let them get some sun. I'm going to cover things up now that we're heading towards the end of the day. As you can see, the tomatoes are done. The lettuces are absolutely thriving. As we step in, I'm just going to shut the door behind me. Preserve all the heat we can keep. Currently, we have a daytime's getting late in the day. The temperature outside is probably 37. We have some bok choy that I seeded about 2-3 weeks ago. It's popped up. I had some plastic on it. These are just a pot of plants that I had to attract pollinators because I keep that door open, and that back plastic gets all rolled up, and there's, you can't see it yet, but there's chicken wire behind here to keep birds and bigger animals out of here. But butterflies and insects do come in, and that helped bring pollinators in. The Swiss chard is doing fantastic, and it tastes even better in this cold weather. My wife absolutely loves the flavor of the Swiss chard after it's been exposed to some cold. Some kale's been still growing there. It's been there for like 2 years. It's tried to flower. I keep cutting it back. Keeps producing leaves. So we keep picking at it and making use of it. Some garlic in the end. In these black barrels is just water. I just filled them to act as heat sinks to try to stabilize the temperature in here, and they work great. There's several of them throughout. It's just a little area that I'm still cleaning up over here. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this yet. Some more tomatoes back there. That's my fig tree that planter says home. I keep that on a patio, but it's done for the season, so I'm going to keep it in here. It's a Chicago fig, so it should do well in the cold. The greenhouse should not be enough to harm it. Some more kale back there, some more kale. All lettuce I'm growing in this little raised kind of bed. As you can see, it's all coming up. A mix of lettuce. Some more kales. I actually got some marigolds in here that have been surviving under this double layer of plastic. Here I have sweet potatoes. It's grown in a sack. Now I did another sack earlier in another video I have. If you go to my channel, you'll see those videos. This one was planted September 3rd, Labor Day weekend. And we're at December. We're in early December. I'll be soon enough, I'll be making a video. I'm going to take this bag apart. But it's still growing. It hasn't really stopped. The leaves are a little withered, but it's been very cold, and I just took the plastic off for the first time in about 7 days. So they really hadn't had no real good, strong sunlight. And we're already late in the season, so the sun's not strong as it is. So plastic on it just makes it even worse. So now that I gave them a little opportunity to take today's sunshine in, let's see if they perk up a little bit. But that's going to be revealed pretty soon. So look forward to a video on a December sweet potato reveal. More than likely, that's what's going to happen. Here we have peppers. These are bell peppers. And I've always had good luck with bell peppers if I'm able to keep them to the next year, because they're already established. They have a great root base. And when next year comes around, they just go right at making peppers. And the production is prolific. It's just so much better than trying to start it from seed the same year and then getting peppers later in the summer. These things will be producing peppers. If they make it, they'll be producing peppers by June. They'll be producing wonderful peppers. and it'll be prolific. And there's a variety in here. There's actually new growth. I don't know if you can see that. There's new growth coming out there. There's an eggplant right here. That still looks okay. And I'm going to cover this up. Here I got some other seeds stuff going on in kohlrabi. I'm just trying this to see what happens. I'll just put it in the ground. It's a bit cold. Some chives we just cut and use it to season food. Some onions. I don't even remember how I planted that, but I cut them back because they were long, so we'll see how that makes out through the winter. Remnants of two tomato plants that was just growing there. If you look over at the thermostat over here, we had the door closed, and we got as high as 91 and as low as 26 last night. It's a cool little thermostat. You can get them at the Lowe's or Walmart. It was under 10 bucks, and it over a 24-hour period, it records the minimum and the max. And currently it's 45 in here when it's probably 37 outside. The sun's about to go down, so this will get cold in here, but these buckets of water will help stabilize things. I put a leaf mulch to try to minimize the watering. But ideally it's best for the soil to be as dark as possible because it acts as a better attractant of the sun, absorbs more sun, more heat, acts as a better heat sink. But so far it's been doing fine. This is the first year I tried putting the leaf mulch in here because I had so many dry, chopped up leaves. Just good augmentation for the soil too. It'll break down all winter. There is a light sprinkle of chicken manure before I put down the leaf mulch, and then I put the leaf mulch over it, and that'll break down all winter long slowly and rejuvenate the soil because it's been at least 2 or 3 seasons since I've added any kind of augmentation to the soil, any kind of nutrients to the soil. I've just been planting and planting and planting, and it's done well. It was great soil to start off with when I first established this. But look at that lettuce. That lettuce is just going. Look at that lettuce. Wife comes out here and she just cuts, and then it comes back. She cuts it like half a length, so that there's enough leaf to keep growing. So cut and come back, the method used with this lettuce. She hasn't cut it yet, but I told her she can. It's ready to go, and she'll be coming out here when she's ready to make a fresh salad. And once those other 2 beds get going, there'll be even more salad. And yeah, so that's it. That's what's going on inside the hoop house. Like I said, we're in southern New England. We're in zone 7. We've been upgraded. We used to be 6B. Now we're 7. Yeah, that's it. So some little bit of gardening fix in December, when gardening's kind of forgotten. It's over with for most. I'm trying to keep it going here, and if I can do it, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it yourself. So just sharing what's going on. And all right, thank you. If you please consider subscribing and like the video, and please leave comments, questions. I love to hear what you have to say, what you think, any suggestions. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.